Congress refuses to grant any of my proposals on independence, even so much as the courtesy of open debate. Good God! What in hell are they waiting for?
Sit down, John. Sit down, John. For God's sake, John, sit down. Sit down, John. Sit down, John. For God's sake, John, sit down.
Someone ought to open up a window.
It's 90 degrees. Have mercy, John, please. It's hot as hell in Philadelphia.
Hi, I'm Cheri Steinkellner. I live in Santa Barbara, California. I teach and direct local theater in my community, as well as work in the New York community. Over the past several years, I've been doing summer and winter shows with some of the kids in our community, high school kids and kids who have gone off to college but come home to Santa Barbara for their breaks. Having done Rent and Spelling Bee, they were excited about every year getting a sexy title announced that was going to cause their friends to want to see them in the show. And I couldn't figure out what show to do because in our community and around there had been so many shows that had already been done. And my daughter, who's 17 now, suggested one of our family's favorite shows, which they had never seen on stage. They had only seen the movie on a loop every 4th of July, 1776. And I said, well, 1776 is a really good idea, honey, but there's only 2 girls in the cast. And she said, why? And I said, I don't know why. I don't know why there couldn't be a mixed gender production. One of the things that I realized is if we're doing a youth production anyways, we're casting against type. These are not founding fathers. They're 17, 18, 20-year-olds. So as long as they're not going to be age appropriate, why limit them to a gender appropriate casting? We ignored the fact that the women were not men. They would still call each other Mr. and just portrayed the roles.
I'm the one to do it. They'll run their quilt pins through it. I'm obnoxious and disliked. You know that, sir.
Yes, I know.
So I say you.
One of the things that made this castable within a very limited population of kids who showed up to audition was casting to the essence of the character. We didn't need to have somebody portly and gouty to play Ben Franklin. We just needed somebody who was genial and dry and could sell the essence of who he was, not how he looked.
Mr. Adams, the things I write are only light extemporanea. I won't put politics on paper, it's a mania. So I refuse to use the pen in Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania, Pennsylvania.
The music was surprisingly singable for this population. If they couldn't hit the notes, I said, that's okay. If you're feeling it, shout it. If you're feeling it, whisper it. But it's more about what it's saying than how it sounds, musically.
Laden with Bibles and rum, who drinks a toast to the Ivory Coast. Hail Africa, the slavers have come. New England with Bibles and rum.
The other thing that excited them tremendously is it was material that they recognized from their AP US history class. And because they could relate to names that they had heard and been tested on, suddenly there was a context for the show that was different from the musical theater world context that they know as part of their summer program. And I think that what always surprises me about 1776 and is really exciting is we know the answer. We know how it all turns out. But you cannot imagine at act break how they're possibly going to get there.
Waiting for the chirp, chirp, chirp of an eaglet being born. Waiting for the chirp, chirp, chirp on this humid Monday morning in this congressional incubator.
Lord knows the temperature's hot enough to hatch a stone, let alone an egg.